Welcome back everyone to KCD2, where we are still back here at Castle Subnautica, or Subnautica? Anyways, we're still back at the castle. We haven't slept yet, but I have been through all of our gear, all of the equipment. I even took all of the equipment off of Pebbles, went through all of it. Took me 45 minutes, about 45 minutes, something like that. So yeah, we got lots of stuff to sell. I also went and repaired everything, put it into peak condition so we can get the best prices for everything. So yeah, and I found a blacksmith. So let's go to that blacksmith. Oh, level in vitality while doing so. And let's try. Yeah, thank you, and to you too. And let's try to sell stuff to him. But let's also talk to him.
Well, blacksmith, how's it going?
Worse and worse, friend. Since Sigismund came this way, I've had so much work I hardly sleep. You know, everyone suddenly realized that the blunt, rusty weapons they have at home aren't worth shit.
Yeah, speaking of blunt and rusty weapons. He doesn't have a lot of money. He has 51 groschen. Not optimum. Not optimal. Do you sell stuff? Do you like? Yeah, okay. You sell horseman's pick for 465 groschen. All right. Let's get that and let's see what we can sell. Sell all of this and this, bringing us to having to pay only 247 now. Okay, let's continue. Sell all of this. These two daggers. We changed our helmet. This one is far better than the beaked kettle hat that we used to wear. So, yeah, lots of changes. Also went and found something better to wear than this Crusaders Waffenrock. We found this ornate Waffenrock. So it's completely red, as you can see, which is great, because now the blood doesn't show as much. So yeah, don't have to wash as often, I think. Oh, we'll see. We can sell this stuff as well. Oh, we can't because you're out of money. Unless we want something else. Kits. We got enough kits. I went and repaired everything, as I said, all the clothes and all the weapons and everything, and we still have enough kits, repair kits, that is. So yeah. Male hood with a coat of arms. Now that looks better than what we got right now. It's 122. Okay, let's buy that. Magdeburg cuirass. It has better defense stats, but makes us more visible, is far noisier than what we are currently wearing, and makes us more conspicuous. Our current cuirass. So 94, and our hauberk is 36. Short chainmail. Now look at that, 62. And it goes where our hauberk is. So let's get that as well. Wow, 710.2 just for short chainmail. Wowzers. But we can sell more stuff, so let's do so. Sell all of this. Yes, both brooches. And all of this. So now we only have to pay 200 groschen. So let's see if we can't lower the price any further. by selling you some more stuff. I don't want to sell you materials. Oh yeah, right. All of this stuff. Wooden rosaries, tin plate, tin pitchers. Look at this. 16 tin pitchers. You can have all of them. How about this rounded pewter jug? And these ornate tin pitchers. Jasper beads, hairpin of bone, copper jug. All yours, mate. All yours. Yeah, I think this is beautiful.
I was glad to be of help to you, good.
And I was glad that you were able to help us sell lots of stuff and yeah, make room for new loot. And we still have a full inventory. We're still over encumbered. So we bought this, so let's equip it. And what else? Right, the recipe. Let's go in here. Let's learn that horseman's pick. Oh, it's an axe. Kind of. And it's even better than the executioner's axe that we're rocking so far. Requires Toledo steel, though.
Duh.
Do you...
What do you have?
Do you sell... You don't sell any materials at all? Really?
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time then.
Huh, okay, well then let's slowly crawl back to... Or no, wait. Wait. Let's put all of this onto pebbles. Yes. Okay. Those torches as well. Okay, I just went ahead and quickly stored the clothes we were still carrying on pebbles. So let's get back to our room, to our chest, to A, get some Toledo steel in order to be able to craft that horseman's pick, and B, to finally sleep, because we are knackered. And also the story won't progress unless we sleep, so let's do that. So, wait. This way, right? Yeah. And then up the stairs. And then this is our room. Okay, marvelous. Now, where's the chest again? Back here. Let's get some Toledo steel. There we go. Get all of it. Beautiful. And now let's sleep. Oh. Okay. It auto progresses us to 8 o'clock. And another dream. Vision. Kind of thing.
So you got your revenge?
Dwelling on it.
Father, did it make you feel any better? It did.
Really?
So what comes next? Mark von Aulitz is next. Then von Berghoff. And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill,
You can't change what's happened.
Hmm.
It's what I want.
Are you sure, Henry?
What's happening? Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is, but he's waiting down in the courtyard. I'm just on my way to tend to his wounds.
And what about Catherine?
That's the good wife who arrived with you? I don't know. I think I saw her with our captain.
Oh, very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. In case you're hungry. Oh, have I been too bold?
No.
No, that's
Definitely
perfect.
not.
Love the
Thank
service here. Get 5 out of 5
Need
stars.
anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me,
Oh,
sir.
yes.
Oh,
sorry.
You may leave. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
All right, find Jishka. Okay, will do. Will do. Bum-be-dum-be-dum. This way. Oh, by the way, she mentioned breakfast. She brought something. Where did she put it? Oh, right here. Beautiful. Wow, cheese. And more cheese. And some more cheese. And roasted chicken. For Mutt. And more bread. For us. Okay, well then, let's break our fast. 74. So that cheese, giving us 26. This is perfect. 100. Marvelous. Okay, I still need to drop all that rotten food. We are loaded with it, and this is probably also the reason why or one of the reasons, a major reason for us being over encumbered. So yeah, gotta do that. Hello. Yeah, this is awkward, isn't it? Oh, we managed. Marvelous. All right, so where are we supposed to go? Francisco. Somewhere. Here? No. How about... Oh, this is locked now. Okay. I see how it is. Good morning, Mod. Yeah.
Silly doggy.
You good boy. Come on, let's go down and let's give you something to eat. Where we are not in the way.
Me?
Yep, excuse us. Sorry, mate. Oh, where did you... What the frick? Mutt. There you are.
Look what I have for you.
We've got chicken. There we are. Let's go. Enjoy, buddy.
You're my doggy, eh?
Good boy.
Oh,
And one more
come
time.
here.
Marvelous. Okay, so Zizka.
Which kid would that be? Wait.
There's Catherine.
God! No! That's not what I meant at all. You didn't hear it from the sodomites. Oh,
Oh, is he... Yeah, that's Zizka.
And the scar.
Bandaged eye.
Crooked, like
Someone fussing over him. It's
Ah,
Zizka.
this. I fell off the battlements at Laxenburg Castle.
Lord above! From the walls! And were you conquering or defending that castle, sir?
Well, depends on how you look at it. We were storming a wine cellar, you see.
Ah, I do see. Only maybe you shouldn't go around telling people that, sir. It doesn't sound too heroic.
So what? Heroes like to have a drink too, now and again. I've got loads of scars from real battles anyway. Like here, on my other arm. A groom hit me with a crossbow nearby Yitchin. The boy was nearly 15. Poor fella.
That's how I lost my sweetheart.
Someone shot him?
No, he shot someone else.
Ah, I see.
And what about your
Awkward.
eyebrow, sir? It seems a bit crooked. Do you have a scar there too?
Aye, I nearly lost my eye.
Also in battle?
No, I was a lad. I made a bet with some friends that I could run all the way down the Devil's Slope without stopping once. That's what we called this one really steep hill. Once you started down it, you either had to run all the way to the bottom, or tumble all the way there.
And you went tumbling.
I did nothing of the sort. I ran down. But as I was celebrating, prancing about like a deer, I tripped on a root. I landed on my head and cracked it open on a stump. An inch or two off, and I'd have lost that eye.
All
How are
right.
things, Captain?
What do you think? I've seen better days. And you, youngster?
Yep. Well,
Not so great. I'm feeling pretty battered.
Just
Exactly.
wait until you've been through as much as I have.
Nah, don't say that. You still have your strength. A real man of iron.
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us.
They can wait a while longer then. First I have to fix myself up and tell Catherine to prepare the horses. You go ahead without me.
are you going somewhere? Huh.
Are you expecting trouble?
I
Yeah.
always expect trouble. Jobst has turned coats more times than I can count. And the way things are these days, I'd rather have horses standing by, even on a visit to my parents.
What about that dry devil of yours? Did you find out where he went?
No, nobody asked him where he was going, but it seems they're hoping it's as far away as possible. I'm not surprised. If I know him, he wasn't the ideal guest.
At least Jobst might know where he is.
He might. To be honest, that's the only reason for talking to him.
Yeah, we'll be going
We'll be
then.
going
Meet you there. Alright, go to the banquet hall for the audience. Okay, we'll do. Catherine? How are you doing?
Hello, the Worth Henry of Skalitz. I'm just holding a discussion with the captain here about his desolate fortress.
That's not how I'd put it. In the end, as my großvater said, the strength of a castle is measured by its garrison, and mine is one of the best in the region. What do you say, lad? Am I right?
I guess so, I don't know. I haven't seen much of your garrison. But I suppose it's impressive. I
Aye.
don't know.
I have to admit, the soldiers here look pretty fearsome. I wouldn't want to come up against them in battle.
I get the feeling you'd run instead of facing them, though. Okay?
Girl.
Leave him be, meine Dame. Nobody with any sense would take on my men.
Now
No.
look here, I was just being polite. I'd happily take on your men.
Ach ja?
Do you fancy yourself a knight?
Come, you.
Go on, teasing
We'll
girl.
stuff your clothes with straw, so you don't come to any harm, and let you have a go against one of ours. Pullcock, come here. The first
what?
to bleed loses.
Who? What? Pullcock.
VVV!
Okay. Yeah. Saw that, Catherine? That's how it's done. No way. Oh, at least the other stuff is still equipped, but... Oh, come on, game. I just equipped it. Oh, man. Oh well, oh well.
Excellent, Henry.
Ah, it was nothing.
Good, Gama. You have my admiration. You really are good with the sword. I hope my idiots learned a thing or two from you.
You should receive some kind of reward for that feat.
How about a kiss
What
from a
rewards would
fair
you have in
maiden?
mind?
I was rearranging our saddlebags, and I remembered I took a small memento from Trotsky.
What is it?
A hunting crossbow. I even think it's von Berghoff's.
Okay.
I was meaning to sell it, but it might serve you better.
My word. Thank you. I better be going. The Margrave is expecting me.
Wait, you're gonna see him alone? What about Zhishka?
He said he'd be along in a while.
Seems like he's in a bad mood.
How did you know that?
Who,
A
Shishka?
woman's intuition.
Okay. Who are we to argue with a woman's intuition? So, where's the trough again? Was it back here? No. We need to wash. Oh, back there. Yeah. Got to cross the whole courtyard. All right. Marvelous. Now. Oh! Oh, now, all of our stuff is back. Okay. Okay. No, this is good. This is fine. Thank you, game. Okay, let's switch charisma set. In order to talk to Margrave Jobst. So let's go. Oop. Did we found an extra gear or something? Or did Mutt just push us? What was that boost? Alright, Mutt, be a good boy. You wait here. We gotta go in here.
Henry,
Margrave?
where's Captain Zhishka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
Yeah, exactly. I have the feeling you know everything. But he probably wants to hear our take of it.
I beg your pardon, Margrave. But I have the feeling you already know everything.
Really? I have the opposite feeling. These days, I seem to be completely in the dark. John of Liechtenstein, my court spy, I suppose you could say, has mysteriously fallen silent. But there's one thing you're right about. I have a fair idea about what you got up to at Trotsky. Now, let's get to a more important question. I heard you ended up in von Bergov's dungeon. And judging by the state you were in when you arrived, I expect they didn't treat you too well. You didn't reveal anything important there by any chance.
That's where the wind is blowing from. Yeah, we didn't say anything.
Well, they asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that, and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
Well, I mainly told them things I was pretty sure von Bergov already knew. Like that Radzig is a supporter of Wenceslas, that you and I met in Ratai.
And was he satisfied with that?
I don't think he expected anything more from a simple servant of Lord Capon.
That's true. I must say, Henry,
Success.
you've pleasantly surprised me. You can keep a cool head as the world around you burns. You'll make it far. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
Nope. We have a job to do. Exactly. We can't abandon house.
What? Go home? I can't. I have to rescue Sir Hans. I made a promise I'd protect him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Berghoff has him trapped in a gilded cage.
I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
Yeah, but then again...
Margrave.
What's
Captain
he up to?
Henry and I were just discussing
us
Lord
out of it.
Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother!
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road.
But he doesn't do so in order to enrich himself.
No offense intended. I applaud your art.
At
The
least
pen
not
is
from
mightier
what
than
we
the
can
sword, but there are times
judge.
when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund.
Yeah, you can
which gives us
forget
time
about
to get
that.
ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences.
Okay.
Grave consequences.
So just normal acts of violence then. Alright, we
I
can
consider this
deal
matter
with that.
closed. Farewell and good luck.
Jeez, oh boy, what's he playing at? What's this Jobst playing at?
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Indeed.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go.
She's a fan. What happened to Pebbles? Where's our tag? Where's our saddle and stuff?
Stay close. The devil doesn't know.
Yeah, but give me a second here. What the frack? Why is this not equipped? Pray tell. Can we not mount? You can't mount when overloaded. Can you wait for us? We gotta drop stuff off. Shoot. Drop, yes, all of the bread. And all of this. And all of this. Let me just quickly go through here. Alright, I dropped as much as we could. We're now not over encumbered anymore, but Pebbles is definitely full. So, let's try to pick up to Zizka. Alright.
Unless he's too drunk. What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find it?
That won't be necessary. We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
So all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to it.
I'm up for that.
Don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumour mill, and if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favoured meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Inek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
Same thing we did to von Berghoff. Don't worry. It'll take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I just hope Sir Hans is all right.
Why wouldn't he be? He's the Lord of Perkstein. He's of no use to them dead.
If I don't bring him back to Hanush alive, I might as well hang myself. Anyway, how much farther is it?
Still a long way to go. Shall we speed up?
Yeah, but how about...
It's quiet. The surroundings are pretty. Why rush?
Exactly.
At least we won't be so conspicuous.
If you say so.
Let's take our time. And also, let's switch back into our fighting gear. I was wondering, why do we have only Radzig's sword equipped? But no, we were still in our charisma set, so yeah. So where are we going actually? Oh, by the way, oh yeah, nothing really is uncovered. So where are we going? Is that marked on the map already, or is that a secret? No, just follow Zizka. Okay, well then. Let's have a look around. Let's admire the countryside. Okay, what is this? This looks like a fort. Like large army camp. Fortified army camp, that is. That is up here somewhere. You can see some tents looking out from underneath these clouds, but yeah. Alright guys, tell you what, while we are riding along with Zizka, why don't we take, let's spur the
Shouldn't we
horses?
speed up?
Yeah.
We won't get there before dark like this.
What's the matter? Don't you want to enjoy the scenery?
Okay, let's fast
Change my
travel.
mind.
Yeah.
We really should pick up the pace.
Exactly. This, it'll take ages. Wow, look at that. This would have taken us half an hour or so if we wouldn't have fast traveled. At least at this speed. Wait, we never know what. Okay. A tavern brawl.
I warned you had it coming, you drunk.
Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a groschen von alternative, mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Mm-hmm.
Zizka?
You turn on your heel and get going. If you value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
That
We fought worse odds. Ooh. Vicious move. And suddenly it's 3 and 3.
I'll show you.
Okay. Alright. Came out swinging.
He's had it! I'm not afraid of any...
There we go.
Do I have to pull you out of trouble again? I see you're still a drunkard.
It's good to see you too, Zizka. What happened to...
That doesn't matter now.
Yeah, let's better not talk about
Who's
it.
that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do. Anyway, this is Henry. Henry, this is Kubienka.
Hiya, lad.
Hi.
Thanks for the help. You're handy with a sword. Not that I couldn't handle them myself.
He would be one of the best archers north of the Alps. If he wasn't drunk or with one arm in the stocks all the time.
Archer, eh?
Shouldn't we leave before someone notices the corpses?
Easy, lad. This was the devil's den. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us a cleaning fee, and that will be that.
What?
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the devil. Where is he?
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk about, now is the time. This is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests and making a mess.
He started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day. Who's
He's so
going to pay for
casual
this now?
about it.
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should cover it. And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice winnings.
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
All right, then. What did I do to deserve you? Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to, but thank you. I'm much obliged. You don't need to worry about anything. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no one will know what happened here.
That's nice of you.
Yeah, just
Leave us alone now.
another
Nobody will
Tuesday.
be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them. You might even get a reward.
Did you hear Lord Chishka?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving. Just call if you need anything.
So...
Who's this devil fella of yours, anyway?
He's an angry, dangerous murderer. Someone
Okay.
you want on your side, but never against you.
And a treacherous old fox, too. One time, he was besieging a castle, and when they refused to surrender, he dressed up as a begging hag. They let him in, and he slit their throats in their sleep. I still regret not being there to see that.
I was there. In fact, he kidnapped that hag's grandsons and told her he'd cripple them unless she let him in the castle. She opened the gate for him at night, and you know the rest.
Jeez.
Well, I could better the way Devil tells it.
Yeah, I like the story about dressing up like the old hag much better.
Is it just you and the devil here?
Yeah.
Where's the rest?
That's the problem.
What problem?
Well, I'm alone here.
Yeah, we noticed. That's hence the question.
Where's everybody else?
I'd like to know that too. When the devil was captured, they scattered. Some are dead, some ran for the hills. Some are probably holed up somewhere drinking.
What? The devil's been captured, and that's how you tell me the news?
Who captured him?
How should I know? Some armed bastards.
Shit, Kabianka, you must know who came after you and why.
Yeah.
He botched
Or
this
were you
job
too
in
drunk?
Kottenberg. It was supposed to be a breeze, but the fuckers outnumbered us 3-1. Before we could react, they knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a deaf man on a door. Ada and I tried to help him, but we just couldn't. Fuck. It pisses me off that we had to leave him there. But we would have been captured.
Do you know where he's been held?
You know where they're keeping him?
Why? The town guard took him. So he's probably in the town jail?
Fuck. There's no way we're getting him out of there.
My words. Otherwise, we would have gotten him away from those fuckers a long time ago. Not even a mouse can get in there. We can't pull off something like that.
How long has it been since he was captured?
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened. So, maybe a week, maybe even a month. More like a month.
A month? They haven't hanged him yet.
Yeah.
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him that. But they won't give him the news or the axe. They want to send his soul to the Lord in a much worse way.
Quartering him or what?
He's a proper bastard. But not even he deserves that.
What are they planning to do with him?
Yeah.
The devil's got a fat price on his head. He's the most feared robber baron in Bohemia. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him. They really want to relish his death. They'll take him to their camp outside of town for that.
Who told you that?
When someone owes you a dice wager, they'll spill him what they don't know. They say the people of Kuttenberg can't wait to see him gone.
If they're going to move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them and free the devil.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards. We're only 3. So unless you have 10 men up your sleeve...
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other than that, it makes sense. I don't think we'll have another shot.
I was going to hire some muscle for help here, but I got thirsty. You know the rest.
More like I know you. But maybe we'll find someone around here. Everybody'll listen if we mention coin. Can you think of anything else that might come in handy?
Well, how about some hand cannons?
Have you got some?
Well, not on me. But maybe there are some in our old camp. It isn't far.
Maybe.
Maybe. Surely. If I can remember where we hit them.
Oh god.
As luck would have it, They're not far from the road. They're used to transport the devil.
What place is that?
This narrow gully with a nice curve that backs for something nasty to happen in it. West of here. You can't miss it.
Looks like there's still some sense left in your noggin despite the booze.
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons. He may be... surely hid somewhere.
Great.
Okay.
At least I won't have to carry them myself.
Don't dilly-dally.
Yeah,
When you
we'll probably
them,
have to do
meet me
all
at
the work.
ambush spot. Keep an eye on him. And don't let him talk your ear off.
We'll try. Okay. Oh, what? Where are the... Wow, the innkeeper was real quick. Guys, okay, before we get on the horse and follow Kubianka, let's take a break here. And when we come back, we will ride out with this lovely gent and get some hand cannons, as I understood it. Follow Kubianka to the weapons, yeah. But first, let's have a look at where we are. No way, you didn't uncover all the way... Okay, well then we'll have to ride it manually then in order to uncover the map. Okay, I was hoping for more, but yeah, we'll uncover more in the next episode. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if so, I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, bye.